Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Cheyenne Sharp, and today is Tuesday, August 27th. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on a road closure, a donation to the link, and the Grace Episcopal Women's Cheese Ball fundraiser. All this plus sports, weather, and more. But for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. Street crews are working to prep and pave Industrial Drive and Industrial Park Road this week from Rahau in the city of Cullman to Lindsay Road in the city of Good Hope. This is a joint effort by the city of Cullman and the city of Good Hope. Please use caution when driving in this area and near construction crews and expect delays and intermittent lane closures while this project is ongoing. Next up, Daily Farms donated 441 pounds of fresh local beef to the pantry at the Link clients, and local mental health resource SOAR Counseling and Consulting LLC generously donated the nonprofit a chest freezer big enough to store it in. The Link serves hundreds of families in need each month through its pantry. To finish out the top stories today, the Cullman County Public Library will be closed today, August 27th, for staff development and will reopen for normal business hours tomorrow. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and the 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. Let's lead off today's sports segment with some big news out of Florence. For the first time ever, the University of North Alabama football program will take the field against the SEC's Auburn University. The two programs announced the future game at Jordan-Hare Stadium Monday. The game is scheduled for September 9th, 2028. UNA Director of Athletics, Dr. Josh Looney, said that aligning a future matchup with an in-state SEC opponent has been a scheduling priority for their football program. Looney said this will be an incredible experience for the university, fans, and alumni. UNA staff is closely connected to the Auburn program, and Looney appreciates Athletic Director John Cohen and head coach Hugh Freeze for extending the invitation to visit Jordan-Hare Stadium. Barring any new in-state opponents in the next 4 years, Auburn will become the 10th in-state opponent UNA has faced all time. Currently, Jordan-Hare Stadium will be the largest venue that the North Alabama has visited with the program's history, with an 88,043 seating capacity. In 2011, UNA played at the Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas, which held 80,000 fans at the time. Last season, the Lions played against number 4 Florida State at Doak Campbell Stadium in front of a sold-out crowd of 79,560 fans. This will be a special trip for UNA head coach Brent Dearman, who served as an analyst at Auburn in 2013 and 2014. Auburn was Dearman's first collegiate coaching stop following his time as head coach at BC Rain High School. A pair of former Auburn standouts are currently on the North Alabama coaching staff, including linebackers coach Deshaun Davis and Director of Player Development Kerryon Johnson. Davis was a first-team All-SEC selection at linebacker in 2018, while Johnson was first-team All-SEC in 2017. Johnson was also the 2017 SEC Offensive Player of the Year. Both were drafted to the NFL out of Auburn. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with the news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Dollar General is excited to announce its recently remodeled store on 4th Street Southwest in Cullman. In addition to the same categories, brands, and products customers trust and know Dollar General to carry, the store now provides customers with an assortment of fresh fruits and vegetables for all of their needs. The women of Grace Episcopal Church have been deep in planning, preparations, and cream cheese for their annual Cheese Ball fundraiser. For the 36th year, favorite flavors and infusions will make their way back into the homes and onto holiday tables, while supporting more than a handful of local nonprofits and charity organizations and spreading love and prayer with each bite. Each cheese ball is set at a cost of $10, with proceeds from each sale supporting local outreach projects in the community, including the Committee on Church Cooperation, the Good Samaritan Health Clinic, the Pilot Light Home, Cullman Caring for Kids, Hope Horses, and Grace Cafe. Cheese balls will be made and ready for pickup on Thursday, November 14th, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. at Grace Episcopal Church, located at 305 Arnold Street Northeast. Orders can be made online at gracecullman.com. Orders will be accepted through mid-October, and updates on when orders will close will be posted on the Grace Episcopal Church Facebook page. National Dog Day was yesterday, and the Cullman Tribune jumped in on the fun with some furry friends from some of their followers. The paper made a call to its followers on social media to show off pictures of their four-legged friends in various stages of cute to celebrate the day. Congratulations to recent Cullman High School graduate Ashley Adkins, who graduated from BCT Friday morning from Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Ashley is now at Fort Sam in Houston, San Antonio, Texas, to continue her AIT for radiology specialist. Ashley powered through weeks of severe heat advisories at Fort Sill to complete her training. Thank you for your service, Ashley. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Paul Ray Anderson. Mr. Anderson, 95, passed away peacefully on August 22nd. A graveside service for Mr. Anderson will be held 2 p.m. Sunday, August 25th at Hopewell Cemetery in Hanceville. Barbara Lee Osborne. Barbara Lee Osborne, age 70 of Cullman, passed away on Thursday, August 22nd. The family will announce a celebration of life memorial service at a later time. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to families and friends. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today begins the late summer heat wave with a high near 97. Tonight should be clear with a low around 69. Tomorrow is set to be another sunny and hot August day with a high near 98. And tomorrow night should be partly cloudy with a low of around 72. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Cheyenne Sharp with Cullman Today, wishing you a great Tuesday, Cullman.